Greetings, everyone. Happy November 3rd. This is certainly a big day for America. So this is part 3 of a 3-part series on time. In part 1, we discussed the truth that next to the breath, I think the most important and the most precious of all gifts from the divine is time. The great Lao Tzu once wrote, Tao is the ultimate creative principle of the universe. Time consists simply of the events of nature that originate from the eternal Tao, a nothingness that is fullness because it is unlimited, unbounded, and unnamed. Time is the movement of Tao in nature. Such a good reminder. So for the last 25 years as a certified timeline counselor, I have come to believe that how we hold time, how a person holds time, determines the quality of their life and whether or not they are able to love the life that they are living. Taoism asks us to be fully present every moment and remember that life is eternal, so there's no hurry, and that nature has no beginning and no ending. Yes, in the world of 10,000 things, which is what Lao Tzu called planet Earth, things have a beginning and an ending. But underneath all that, the eternal Tao flows. The Greeks have a different way of saying this very same thing. They actually have 2 words for time. Chronos and Kairos. The nickname I have for Chronos time is tick-tock time. Chronos refers to the sequential, linear, and chronological time. And the truth is, society would not be able to survive without it. We need the linear time to have meetings with each other, to stop at stoplights, to create order in our everyday life. The problem is when we become chronos-driven people. We get into a lot of trouble because that's when we start to burn out, and that's where we start to have problems. So here's the truth. In Chronos time, there's 1,440 minutes in a 24-hour period, and we get to decide how we're going to spend that. There is a finite time in the land of 10,000 things. The great sage Rumi once said, "Come out of the circle of time into the circle of love." And what he's talking about here is Kairos time. Kairos refers to the spiritual time, a time where something special, something mystical, something wonderful happens. Kairos is unhurried, unrushed, and undefined. By dedicating just a few minutes of Chronos time to Kairos time, we can transform our conflicts into harmonies. We can transform our finances into prosperity. Sickness can be healed. Love and trust can be developed, and so much more. But to just take a few minutes every day, I recommend 9 minutes or more of Kairos time. Put it in your calendar and watch your life transform. In part 2, we talked about rushing. As we move out of the age of information into the age of inattentiveness, we are at risk of losing our connection with time. And that is not a good thing. When tick-tock time drives our identity, feelings of being crazy busy lead us to burnout and exhaustion. And I am not talking theory on this one. This is not something I got out of a book. And oh my God, we hate standing in line.
One of the tenets of Taoism is not to rush, which I've done my fair share of in my life, so I thought me and my banjo better write a song about rushing. Here we go.
Everybody's telling me you gotta speed it up, gotta put a little extra in my morning coffee cup. There's a deadline looming, gotta crank it out now, gotta increase productivity somehow. When I start to fall behind and everything is on the line, I thank God my antiperspirant is working overtime. Can't grab a bite to eat, I can't stop to take a leak. Got a list a mile long of things I gotta get done this week. Somewhere in the back of my mind, I know I'm fighting for the time, and life is passing me by. And if I stop to look around, somebody else could gain some ground, and I might lose my place in line, my place in line. Everybody's calling me with serious concerns. Everybody needs my help and everybody wants a turn. I don't have enough time to do the things I want to do, but I can't ever seem to say no to something new. My investment's growing higher every single day. I keep filling it on up, I don't know any other way. If it ever emptied out, I don't know how I'd feel at all. If I start working really hard, then I'd be headed for a fall. Somewhere in the back of my mind, I know I'm fighting for the time, and life is passing me by. And if I stop to look around, somebody else could gain some ground, and I might lose my place in line, my place in line. Feels like I'm falling through a hole in the sky. I can't go any faster, no matter how much harder I try. I don't know why we're in this line anyway. Where does it go? Passing me by. And if I stop to look around, somebody else could gain some ground, and I might lose my place in line, my place in. If I stop to look around, somebody else could gain some ground, and I might lose my place in line, my place in line, my place in line. Place in line, my place in line, my place in line.
Yay, Mark. Thank you so much. It's so true. Mark Bosnian is the founder of Center Stage Voice. He's in Portland, Oregon, but he works with people all over the earth. He works with singers and speakers to help them strengthen their voice and create a brave voice. Thank you, Mark. That's a perfect song for what I'm trying to say. So, to summarize, we're all asked to honor this great divine gift we have called time. We all have the opportunity to slow down, identify more with Chronos time and not TikTok time, and to practice daily being in the now. It's time. It's time to honor time.
Good afternoon, evening, morning, whenever this is happening. Reverend Jody and all your beautiful people.
Sending love from Florida.
We appreciate you allowing us to crash your party here. And we feel like we might have had a song that was very applicable. And I believe it might have even been by request. Because it's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's another day under the same sun. It's another day to lean in and claim some. It's another day to be bold, brave, and unafraid. It's another chance to change direction. Move the arrow, of course correction. Be an instrument, be the changer. Move out of the way. So if your glass is half empty, then fill it. If it's overflowing, then spill it. Over the mouths that thirst and the souls that hurt. Spill it, spill it, spill it, 'cause we need your heart. We need it open wide. We need your brilliantly beaming glow with the knowing the goodness from inside. We need your beautiful smile, and we need it right now. 'Cause you're the light of the world, the light of this world, and it's time you figured it out. It's time, it's time. It's time. It's time, it's time, it's time. Yeah, you're the answer, it's perfect timing. There ain't no use in hiding. This blinding, shining diamond you've been disguising. You're the universe in a static motion. You're the elixir, the magic potion. For a world that cries for what's behind your eyes. So if your glass is half empty, then fill it. If it's overflowing, then spill it. Over the mouths that thirst and the souls that hurt. Spill it, spill it, spill it, 'cause we need your heart. We need it open wide. We need your brilliantly beaming glow and the knowing the goodness from inside. We need your beautiful smile, and we need it right now. 'Cause you're the light of the world, the light of the world, and it's time you figured it out. It's time, it's time. It's time. It's time, it's time, it's time, it's time, it's time to be true, to be the beautiful you, to let your soul smile through your eyes. Because your one little light can light 10,000 more. Together we will, together we will. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. Yeah, there's a celebration in the streets. Brothers and sisters, they finally meet. All these orphans under the same sun, same sky. There's a glow on the horizon. Shiva calling, Shakti rising. There are so many signs, 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 signs. And we need your heart. We need it open wide. We need your brilliantly beaming glow and knowing the goodness from inside. We need your beautiful smile, and we need it right now. 'Cause you're the light of the world, the light of the world. And it's time you figured it out. It's time, it's time. Thank you for having us, Jody.
We love
And
you.
we love you. Thank you so much, Bob and Shannon. Oh my God, it's a perfect way to end this series. They have a ministry called Where the Light gets in. They just have come out with a new CD, a new album, or however we're all doing it these days. But check them out, Where the Light Gets In, and order their work, because you will be so happy. So it's time. It's time to let the light shine in. Where do we find happiness? Right here, right now. So have a great day, everyone. Thanks for joining us at Treasures from the Tao every Tuesday, noon Mountain Time, and through the New Thought Network. Robert Brzezinski is doing such great work in getting the message out into the world. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next week, and we'll see what the Tao says for us to talk about. I love you all dearly. Bye now.